conquest, many empires and civilizations thrived in America. Native empires and tribes from America include the Aztecs, Mayas, and the Incas.
The Incas had a very sophisticated empire along the east coast of South America. Many people still speak Quechua, their language, even today.
It is believed that the Incas and other societies of the Americas originated from North Asia, where they migrated across to North America via a landmass that is now the Bering Strait. From there, many civilizations stopped or continued south to different places, the Incas settling in modern-day Peru.
The empire was ruled by the Sapa Inca, a ruler who had absolute power over all the people and laws. The capital city was called Cusco, and they called the empire Tahantinsuyu, which means the four parts together. The four parts of the empire was ruled by an Apo, who was a close relative of the Sapa Inca.
All subjects of the empire paid labor tax by doing work for the government. Women had to weave clothes, and men had to work on construction projects, including canals, roads, bridges, toil in mines, or serve in the army. People had to work on the ruling family's farmland, in addition to their own. Inspectors made sure that local lords and their subjects complied with the labor tax.
Religion was very important to the Incas. They believed that a god called Virosha created the world. They practiced mummification to the important ancestors in Inca families. They believed that natural disasters were the gods showing their disappointment in the human race.
Did you know that the Incas would sacrifice to gods by ripping out the hearts of live humans and animals, more commonly kids? They would also make food and drink offerings to the gods.
The Incas farmed maize, potatoes, chili, sweet potatoes, peanuts, and tomatoes. They also had lots of gold, silver, and other precious minerals that they mined. They relied heavily on these industries to trade and survive. One of the reasons the Spanish were so rich after conquering the Americas was because the Incas had a lot of expensive minerals and spices.
Inca men and women married into their own class. Noblemen could have more than one wife. Husband and wife worked together in fields and at other tasks. Women were the primary organizers of the household.
Did you know that children started working for their families at the age of 6? Children were broken up into their own classes due to age and ability to help in the field or manual labour. Children were considered adults when they could work full-time in the fields or be married.
Inca clothes were made of cloth and had patterns and colours in them to symbolize rank. Men wore loincloths, tunics or cloaks, depending on the weather. Women wore long clothes draped around their body with a square shawl fastened with a tupu, flat pins. The Incas had an extremely efficient transportation and communication system. Their sophisticated and complex system of roads allowed efficient trade between different parts of the empire. People travelled on alpacas or llamas along these roads, as the Incas were unaware of the wheel at the time. They also had a system of runners that could take a message up to 240 kilometers in one day. This made the Incas' communication really efficient.
Although the Incas had an incredible empire, like so many others before them, it couldn't last forever.